Hi, this is Justin Whitaker for JustinMWhitaker.com. You're listening to the Laundry Time Podcast. It is a beautiful day in Brookline. It's just beautiful. It can't even be Wednesday. I mean, this is just not possible. Every Wednesday I've come to do laundry and it's been cold and rainy and gloomy. Just generally awful. Today is really beautiful. I shouldn't even be doing laundry. But here I am, nonetheless. I'm actually recording this from my car, because the laundromat doesn't have air conditioning and the dryers are on, so it is an inferno in there. It is hot, hot, hot. So I am safely ensconced in the air-conditioned splendor of my car. What I wanted to talk about today was a post that Brian Solis put out yesterday. His post was, you can't measure what you don't value. But I think there's a more fundamental question that needs to be asked. Do you value your customers at all? See, that's the core issue. That's the elephant in the room that nobody's really talking about when they're talking about social media ROI. If we think about the purple cow, if we go back to Seth Godin's purple cow, remarkable companies have social media baked in. They may not call it social media, they call it customer service. Or they call it caring about their community. It doesn't matter what they call it. They actually give a damn about their customers in the first place. They care about what they're trying to achieve in their lives or in their business, and they try to align their products and services in such a way so that there's a harmony between what the company values and what their customers value. That's what purple cows do. Purple cows don't ask about the social media ROI question. They just achieve it. And the reason that there's so many people asking about the ROI of social media is because they're not inherently or culturally in harmony or in synergy. Let's use synergy as a real word, not as like a bullshit merger and acquisition. Maybe we'll realize something. But the synergy in business that really needs to be focused on is, I've got these products and services and culture over here, and I've got a bunch of customers over here that have their own culture, needs, wants, and outcomes that they're trying to achieve. The synergy that happens is, and that allows me to grow as a company and as a business, is if I can match all of my issues over here on my side of the transaction with theirs. And if they match, I can continue to grow as a company. The only way that I'm going to know how to do that and what my customers actually value and care about is by talking to them. Now, either I'm going to pick up the phone, I'm going to email them, or I could just set up a Facebook fan page or a Twitter account and actually engage them in real time. I don't really need to hide behind a contact page which just goes to @info@company.com. I don't need to hide behind an automated phone menu. You can just tell who cares about customers and who doesn't. The customers that support disruptive businesses have gone there because the existing players in a market are not valuing them as customers and what they want as customers. That's how Zappos can show up and basically blow other online retailers out of the water, and eventually have to be purchased by Amazon so that they can maintain their dominance. Because basically they were insanely awesome, and they knew they were awesome, and they acted how they wanted to be treated, and there were other people out there that basically said, that's our tribe. Those are the people that we actually want to do business with. You don't need to think real hard about what the ROI of your business is if you know that you have a community out there that values your products and services and they're willing to support you. If they know about you and they're supporting you, that's your ROI. You get to grow your business. You get to stay in business. Everyone else that's asking about the social media ROI and whether or not we need to create a cross-functional team in order to engage our customers, they're already losing. You're already losing the battle because it's clear that you're not set up culturally, structurally, organizationally. You're just not prepared to take feedback in a meaningful way from your customers, and you're not actually capable of changing your offerings to actually support what your customers value. That's the subtext of what Brian was writing about that he did not talk about. Now, if it was in Gary V's hands, if it was in Gary Vaynerchuk's hands and he had the same post, he would call the companies out. But Brian won't do that. I will, because nobody's listening to me, so who cares? Purple cows don't ask the social media ROI question. End of story. I'm Justin Whitaker for JustinMWhitaker.com. This has been the Laundry Time Podcast. Thanks for listening.